Hello, this is Mark.
I'm Becky.
We're with Travel Outfitters USA and MissionaryStores.com. This is the next version of repellents now that we're going to talk about. We already talked about clothing and protecting the clothing on a previous video. This is on
And that's always a first level of protection, is always the clothing. Now we're going to go number 2 is the skin protection, a topical repellent.
And February 10th, 2016, we're dating these so you can see them. We'll put them on our YouTubes with the dates so you can see how updates keep
Because they're changing every day. So we're going to keep going with this information as it comes out.
So today we're going to talk Deet right now. In the following videos we'll talk about other natural type of repellents. And so we're going to have a little fun here, a little question and answer time. Because where's the best place to stop if you don't want mosquitoes to bother you?
To stop, meaning, so mosquitoes are really light. They're little floaters, right? Well, have you ever been around a fan? So if you're in a very breezy place, those mosquitoes can't land on you. So anytime that you have that breeze, that would be a good place to be camping or things like that, be in front of a fan.
Now there's certain foods that you can eat that bother mosquitoes.
Because they're attracted to your smell. So your body emits smells.
So it's garlic. It works for everything, trust me.
Including people.
So garlic is safe for you if you're traveling in certain areas. Okay, I've noticed that stores sell Deet in concentrations anywhere from 5% to 100%. Does it really make a difference?
It does. And it really depends on who it is that's going to be using it. Where you're going, they will determine if it's a 5% or 30% or 100%. Some people are saying it's too much to do 100%. Not the truth.
So let's break it down really quick. Anything that is below 35%, you want to have in a lotion. And the lotion is great to put on first thing in the morning. How long will they usually last for?
Well, the thing is, there's a lot of speculation because if you sweat, the lotion is a controlled release, so you can sweat it off. But if you are not in a sweaty place, that lotion can stay on your skin up to 11 hours.
Okay, and you got to be careful who you're buying what from because you need a reputable type of company that you're working with. That's why we've been doing this for 35 years. So you look on our website, we're going to guide you to the best items that we know are out there right now that have been tested, military tested, and tested by the WHO.
The WHO, the World Health Organization, and the CDC.
Yes, very good. And so that's what we want to keep you up to date on there. Okay, 100% is usually a spray-on. Now let's just talk lotion to spray-ons really quick. If you're out and you're sweating and stuff, the reapplication to have a lotion-based one put back on, you'd have to dry your skin totally, let it be dry, put the lotion on, let the lotion dry before you go back out.
Exactly.
That'd be a good 30-minute time period.
Because those lotions with liposomes, they're only going to bond to your skin if it's not already wet. So we need to make sure it's on a dry surface. So that's why we talk about where you're going, who we're going with. Now, lotions will be safer for children. That nice, fine, soft skin, they will be more absorbent to the Deet. Lotions will be the safe for children.
Now the rule on Deet is this.
Are you telling me to be quiet?
Yeah. Deet used from the neck down. We don't ever use it up on our face.
Because our face is softer too.
Also, we have our eyes, nose, and mouth. We don't want to allow anything to get in there. But what is the danger of Deet? I mean, seizures, stuff like that. Tell us what that is.
Well, that jumps to the question. I've heard that Deet can cause seizures or neurological damage. Is that true? Well, I'm going to answer that. Although it is true that there have been rare reports of seizures and neurological side effects associated with Deet use, it's important to realize how rare these reports are. The US EPA estimates that 200 million people use Deet repellent every year. After more than 8 billion applications of Deet worldwide, there have been only 21 cases reported in the medical literature in which the use of Deet seemed to have been associated with the development of neurological toxicity. 6 of these cases were a direct result of deliberate ingestion. 12 of these 21 cases resolved completely. So does that kind of let you know that some of these things are just because they heard about it?
So you're down to like 3 cases in
8 billion applications. So that kind of lets you know.
Again, rumors on the internet oftentimes will take you astray. We want you to see the literature that comes from the American Medical Association and what we have found. And again, that's why we do what we do.
Yep.
Okay, I don't want to get sunburned. I want to keep my skin protected. But I don't want to get bit by mosquitoes. What should I do?
So this is something that everybody knows, and I want to make sure we get this straight. We always apply our sunblock first, and then our mosquito repellent second.
Let our sunblock dry before we put our mosquito repellent on. If you do it reverse, the sunblock then blocks the repellent, and you're going to get stung.
Because the DEET scrambles the mosquitoes and the bugs, and they're confused where to go. But if you're smelling the sunblock, you're like, yum, this smells yummy. And they're going to go for you.
How about natural repellents?
Natural repellents. So the natural repellents, well, you've got the ones with the wristbands, you've got the other repellents that are natural. Those ones, I wouldn't say they're going to be like as effective as the DEET. They're going to be smaller time that they would work. I mean, I still do like the citronella, the eucalyptus, the peppermint.
Those are really safe in areas that you're not worried about heavy concentration of mosquitoes. South America, Central America, Southern United States, any place where you can get a disease from a mosquito, you need to go strength-wise.
Now, one thing to note about those ones, those are really easy to reapply. So if you were to be using your DEET in those areas and it wears off after that 11 hours, 12 hours.
Or even 8 hours you felt nice.
Because you may have sweated off, reapply it with, we have these roll-ons that are great. Some of those other things that are the natural ones that you can be reapplying more easily.
So again, on those type of things, what you want to be able to do with the natural repellents is to be able to have easy application and not be totally dependent just upon that.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
That's a good thing to use up on your face. Okay? That would keep you safe up on your face. I prefer not applying any repellents to my skin. Are there other ways to avoid mosquitoes?
Well, this would come with the clothing that you'd be choosing. And yes, if we were to be treating our clothing with the permethrin, that would even be more effective, but still you have your exposed skin. So say you had your long sleeve shirts, your long pants, but now you're going to be hot. So it would have to be tightly woven, but still in terms of like where you're bending your clothing, you might have more exposure and they could get you through your clothing as well.
Again, I'd want permethrin on my clothing.
I would
go ahead, that's a natural product.
Yeah.
Okay? Understand, DEET has been around for 40 years. And so it's been tried and trusted. Don't let the fallacies that you hear out there bother you. It is the good stuff.
Yep.
Okay?
Now we didn't mention about when we talked about the 5 to 100% DEET.
Okay.
So in terms of the places that we would do that 100% DEET, they are listed right here. Conditions in which there's a rapid loss of repellent to the skin due to washing it off or humid areas. That's number one. These are the areas that you want that highest protection. Number two is when traveling to an area where there's a very high density of biting insects. That's the second one. The third one is when traveling to areas where insect bites can transmit serious diseases. So these are all descriptions of when you are going to need the 100% DEET. So don't ever let anybody tell you 30% is sufficient. That's a casual place that you're going to be going to.
Now remember also, we have these chemicals, repellents, in 3-ounce bottles, so you can carry them on in your carry-on and they go with you. There's no problem taking them through security or anything else. So don't be worried about that. If you're going and carrying check-in bags, missionaries, we have it in larger amounts for you to take there. So thank you.
Thank you very much.